Okay, what it do to YouTube? I'm about to try to hit you with this story, possibly two in one, but maybe not. We're gonna see how we can do this. Okay, so again, my name is D Chill, and I'm gonna tell you a story for y'all that are from out of town. This story is about a crew. We had crews in Seattle before gangs, and even now there's still crews, but the main crews, I'll say the main hitters will be at one point in time was the J2Cs and the DWCs. That's just the names. However, in my time, I was younger, and what I this is what I witnessed. I didn't. I'm not speaking on what everybody else have done and what may be known about. I'm literally telling you what I witnessed because I got a story I'm gonna tell about some cats that were from D Dub. But I want to give you a little bit of backstory. In my time of watching these cats versus the J2Cs or the CD, because some people mix it up. In reality, it was just two crews that had an issue, but they try to make it more than what it was. Some people did. But I wasn't in that. I was a real youngster, but I watched a lot. So this is my observation from Dorian D. Chill's eyes. What I seen was these cats, because I'm from the Central, never said this publicly before. My daughter know I have. I talk with her about it. But I'm talking about giving them these props and all that. Ain't no way I do that when I'm in the streets because it's gonna make me look bad. But now that I'm out the streets, let me make it clear. They was punkin' cats. Real deal. Them dubs was a mess. I mean, real brute savages. For real. Punkin', punching, all that. It was ridiculous. I'm talking about this is stories I heard from people that's from the Central, but telling me stories about what they've done when I was too young to be around, too late for me to be out. But with my own eyes, I've seen these cats come to the YM, because I'm going to tell you a story about that. The YWCA party with Easy Ed, one of the shortest of the crew, but wasn't one of the biggest hitters, knocked this big cat, I ain't going to say his name, we'll call him T, hit him and just curved him. And then they was on him like ants on some sugar. I mean, literally just, I'm like, God dang, these, man, look, they're coming from the South End to somebody else's neighborhood. That's why when I got out claiming them away and doing what I did to my enemies, that's the reason why I was going up doing things the way I was doing it. Because I watched Breeze do it with his crew. Literally. Everything I've learned in terms of the bullying tactic of going and just pressing somebody's neighborhood, I learned it from the D Dubs. Couldn't say it when I was in the streets, but I learned that from Breeze. It is what it is. He was that guy. And to my knowledge, because I'm not from there, I don't know too much, I think he was one of the youngest. I'm not 100% sure. I think Tate might have been the youngest, but oh, my bad. And Nunu. But they were one of the youngest, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not trying to take nothing from nobody because I don't know their crews like that. I'm just seeing, I mean, as far as the age bracket, I'm just telling you what I know. So anyway, that's the backstory on these D-Dubs. There was something else. And that's, I'm only giving you a little snippet. There's something else. So let's get to this story. We're at the Ice Cube concert. One of the reasons why Rapper got banned in Seattle was because of this concert. So we're at this concert and it's going down. Well, I'm up way up back and with my bigger homeboys at the time. And they going down. They start dissing cats from Tacoma. I'm talking about my whole G's. I ain't gonna say what they said, but that was calling these people out their names, and y'all know, y'all know what I'm talking about. But it was a lot. It was because I'm a part of it, but I was just glued in on what I was gonna be there to do. So I'm watching, seeing things going. Then out of nowhere, whew, everybody just shoots downstairs, and so I'm running downstairs as well. But I'm not there with anyone of relevance from my crew. But I know the entire Seattle, period. But I end up running downstairs, and when I get downstairs, as I'm getting down there, I run into a couple D Dubs, Ink and Poet Brother Ike. And so I see them and I'm like, okay, I'm in good hands. These some cats I know. And so I run with them. And then we we meet like this with some hilltops. Those are the cats from Tacoma, and we meet like this. And they was about to tune it. They could tell something was going on, so they ran down to the front. So mind you, none of us got tickets to be on the front row, but me and these D-Dubs, we were on the front row because that's just how they push. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm with them. We go down to the front, and the concert's going on, and it's Cube's concert, and he's doing his thing, and out of nowhere, he throws. I forget what he threw. I think he threw something first, but anyway, forget all that. This is the important part. He threw a towel out there. So when he throws a towel, for some reason, it comes right to me. So I catch it. Remember how I said that these dubs is no joke? Them DWCs was no punks, no play pretties. Everything was tough about them. Period. Period. Look here, man. When I caught that towel, and remember, when I tell you I'm telling my stories, if you think I'm lying about it, ask Ice Cube. He remembers, because who's going to forget this when I tell you what happened? When I catch the towel, I can just feel it that somebody's looking at me. So I looked to the side, and man, both of these cats just had a look in their eyes and their face and just didn't say a word. Didn't say. That's what trips me out about them cats. It just remind me of their OGs, which is Breeze and Dice and them before them and Nunu. That's what's a trip about them because they just don't do a lot of talking. They do a lot of swinging. Period. Man, look here. I looked at them cats. They might be my age if younger. I just know that they gave me that look, and that look alone told me you better throw it back up there. And I just knew I couldn't leave with that towel. It'd have been a problem. So I balled the joint up and just threw it with all my little power, and it hit Cube in his joints. He buckles over, gets back up, and he go back to doing his thing, and then he throws it out, and who catches it? Yeah, one of them guys. They was all pumped and happy holding it, and I was feeling good like, man, I'm going to be able to walk through my town with my head a little high because had I held on to that, it probably would have punched me up as soon as I got outside. I'm just calling it like it is. But for sure, they would have talked crazy to me. They would have been like, chill, you's a pump, pussy, sucker, you's a coward. You done grab these cats' towel, you been sweating all night, wiping it, and you hold. They would have talked bad to me. I know, man. I know them D-Dubs. They gonna go, but if they have to vote like my stepdad taught me, vocabulary spank you know what? Yeah, they'll do that too. But they mainly gonna come with these first. That's just them. Because it wasn't about no guns and all that back in the days. In the early days of our time, it was more about scrapping, period. And they were good at it. Yeah. So now here's where it gets interesting. So we end up going outside. Now, as we migrating outside, Cats is knocked out. This cat got his shoes off. I find out later. I ain't gonna call my guy out. Matter of fact, he from the dub too. That took one of these cat shoes off their feet that's laying in the middle of the street, knocked out. You know, details. I can do all this now because it don't make me look bad. I'm out the game. But if I was in the game still, I have to keep my mouth zipped because I'd be making them look super, and everybody be looking at me like, what's wrong with you? But anyway, I can tell these stories now. I'm 50, retired. For y'all that are 50 that's still out there, that's on you. I can't help you, bro. I can only educate you. If you want to stay out there, that's on you. Ain't no way I'm be in the street at 50. Let me shut up. That's everybody got their own walk. I'm doing what I'm doing for me. I don't listen. It's all good. So anyway, we'll go outside. As we're coming out the side street, I'm about to just walk where I normally go. As you're leaving. But I run into a couple cats that I know, and I go shake this one cat's hand. Now he from the CD, and he's standing next to a couple hitters, and he just had his hand in his pocket and just gave me a nod, and come to find out, the reason why he had his hand in his pocket is about to go down. He had just got stole on by one of these cats, and it hit him good. So I guess he was still upset about how he had got hit. So they stand there, and so as I'm about to walk away to go where I'm going, la 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 la. I'm not talking like no nine. I mean, this joint kept going because I had a 945 P 30. Yeah, but that the nine and that AK and they sound different. It was that kind of rapid fire, and nah, I kid you not, me. That's what it was. I came out. I dispersed from Ink and I'm not sure where they went, and I ended up running to dang it, I can't remember this cat's name. Um, Dang, I'm tripping. No, it wasn't him. Okay, I was about to say I thought it was Don. Not Don. Don, the other, the twin that passed away. But no, it was. I forget his name, but he's from the south, from D Up too, and he ended up getting shot in the leg because I felt bad about it because he's a younger cat, and but he had came out with me, and so when I goes to breaking, that's what had me feeling bad because I'm like I was just with him and shot from out. I mean, it's time to go. He can't stick around, and but he ended up getting shot. But let me get that back to this. So I gets to breaking, which is normal. I'm breaking, going through cars, trying to get somewhere. Man, listen here. When I get around to the main street from the wherever the heck this thing is, the name of where the concert was. Anyway, folks can see I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I get to the main street. There is a bunch of police cars. This is what I'm telling you later. But as I'm running, I didn't realize this. But there was a bunch of police cars just there on the perimeter. I goes running, and as I'm running up, the boy gonna talk about freeze. This is what I literally said to this boy. Man, are you serious? He points his back there and shooting. I'm not stopping for nothing. And I kept running with my hands up like this. Man, if you lost your mind, all that gunfire back there, and you punkish enough to be way over here, you're the police, and you telling me to stop? And they over there doing all that, and you're scared? And you're supposed to protect and serve? Why would I want to stop? And you ain't protecting me, partner. You scared. Listen here, man. I went right on past partner, and he had nothing else to say. He probably felt stupid because he got clowned. Now make it anyway. So look here. That's my story. Just wanted to give you guys one. I might shoot another one, but definitely wanted to get that one out. It's me, D Chill.